One thing I like a lot about the Citroen C5 X7, these plastic protections behind the seats. They offer some extra protection against feet of small children, like the one that sits here. Thing is, when I bought this car, this was already broken. Now, I didn't mind that much, but then one day my wife parked her car too close to mine, and I had to get out from the front seat and go through one of the back doors. And my coat caught on this side here, and it bent it completely out of shape. So now there's a massive gap here, and there shouldn't be at all. And this really gets on my nerves. So I decided to try to fix it. Now I removed this part here on this side. You can see that. You just squeeze a flathead screwdriver in beneath this surface here, and it should eventually come out. But it's been here for a long time, so it does take some convincing for it to come off. Now, what I've got to do before I can progress is this hole here still has that bit of plastic that still lives in there. So I'm going to try and get it out. So I'm going to try and drill it out first. Hopefully this will work. No, I don't think it will. Now I actually used the God, you can't see it, can you? Yeah, I used the drill, and you can see that's the bit there, and it won't come out. So I'm going to try and use a screw. I'm going to screw the screw in, see if it pulls out that pin. That is what it looks like now that it's out. What a pain in the bum. Yeah. Sorry I couldn't film that, but I had to like screw in a screw and pull it out, and then use some pliers and pull the rest out. It wasn't easy. Bad news is I've broken something in there. I don't think it can focus, but I've broken something in there. So I'm going to need a very long screw that goes deep so it will hold. A bit annoying, but yeah, that's just the way things are. Typical. What I am going to do though is offer up some of these screws to see if they fit in that hole. Anyway, sorry for all the junk. So next stop, I'm going to try and put this thing in here. I'm going to open a hole first. I'm going to use a 2mm drill bit, and then if that's too thin, I'm going to go on to a 2.5mm drill bit, and if that doesn't work, then there's this bigger drill bit, which I don't know how much that is. It's about 3mm, I don't know. See how that goes. The idea here is to widen the hole progressively, so I don't make a complete mess of things, which of course is a real possibility. Okay, that's one. That went very well. So these, by the way, these are for metal, so I don't know if that makes a big difference. I'm going to widen the hole now. This is very important, these sorts of jobs, because no one's going to do it for you. No one's going to take the time to do just this one job. You go to the mechanic, he'll probably tell you to piss off. That looks pretty solid. So first I'm going to offer this up, see if it fits. Seems to, yeah. It doesn't go that deep though, that's not good. Bugger. Second try with this one. It looks better around the back. We'll see if I can do something about it. Third and final screw. If this doesn't work, nothing will. I give up. So that's the final result. I'll tell you what, it actually looks rather good. And it seems to have cured the problem of the seat being bent out of shape. That looks good. So I'm going to call that job done. It was quite a palaver, to be very honest. Anyway, thanks very much indeed for watching, if you have, and I thank you all for doing so, if you made it this far, and like, share, subscribe, etc. I bid you farewell.